I'm just going to wait a couple minutes and see if anybody comes on. Give everybody a few minutes. See a lot of Christmas stuff online. How come I have no internet again? Okay, well, I'll have to do it without it, I guess. Just one minute, guys. I'll put you down to my ball. I'm trying to get the internet going on my computer, and I don't know what's going on with it because I'd like to be able to just respond to everybody while I'm making my cabbage rolls. So I'm gonna try to get my son down and see if he can find out what the problem is, and hopefully he can get it fixed. But for now, I got my hamburger, and it's a family pack, but I had to buy, they didn't have the family pack, so I had to buy 2 of these. And these are going to be prepped. I'm going to have, these are for Christmas, so I'm going to get them done up, and then I'm going to freeze them. But I will let you know how to cook them when the time becomes available. And this is so easy. This is not a hard recipe. It's very easy. To me, there's not a lot of ingredients, but I don't know. So I'm just going to put you guys down while I do this so you can see what's going on. So, in this here, I am going to put in my hamburger, I'm going to add my rice, and I'm going to add my egg. And I'm using 2 eggs. So for each package is 1 egg. And I am going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, but I'm not going to add it yet. And I'm just going to wash my hands because I got egg on them. Okay, and my rice. So I'm going to put in probably about 4 cups of rice first. Get that mixed. Oops. I wish these things would lock in, but they don't. Okay, so I'm just going to do 4 for now, just to check it out. And I'm actually going to put in a little bit of breadcrumb, if I can find it. And you can use whatever breadcrumb you want to use. It's up to yourself. I'm just putting in a little bit. Now it's time for the hands to get dirty. You want to make sure everything is mixed well. You got egg and you got 5 or 4, oh, right now you got 4 cups of rice. You want to get that mixed well. Because rice is really your filler. And this usually takes just a little bit because of all that rice. You got to get it worked in. And I'm going to get my son down so he can see, he can get my laptop working. Go. I do need ya. That's my nickname for him. And I'm probably going to add another little bit of rice, just a little bit.
What?
I can't get my internet
On what?
on the laptop. It was on and then it stopped work and then I restarted and everything, but
I don't know.
you figured it out last time. So I'm just going to get a little bit more rice. Try not to touch with my hands too much. It's just that if anybody talks to me, I can't.
It says you're connected.
But that cloud,
The what?
the cloud there on the bottom,
Yeah.
says I wasn't.
I don't know. I'm right on the settings. It says it's connected.
Let me see there.
Yeah, I know it's trouble, but look, it says connected.
I know.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Well, that's what you did last
I
time for
don't
me.
know what I did last time.
All right, so now that we got this mixed well, we are going to add our spices to it and get that mixed. And I will wash my hands. I don't know, last time I think it was something with a cloud or something and you got it working. What did I do with my, here it is.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll close that one out then and grab my other laptop. See if I can get that to work. All right. So the spices I'm going to use for this are 3 tablespoons of chili powder. I don't know what it is with that computer. It always seems to do that to me. One, 2, 3. 2 teaspoons of the garlic powder.
Now I got it connected to my phone, so it's not the internet.
So maybe try my other computer then. 1 teaspoon of garlic salt. I don't understand, it's weird. And half a teaspoon of, my computer's on the couch there. Half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And some pepper. We have to charge these up. Okay. Now we'll mix this again. And we'll make sure these are well mixed together. I've seen there's a lot of places that are getting snowstorms in Canada and in the States. We never got any yet, but it'll be coming this way, I guess, shortly. My son's trying to find out why I can't connect on my laptop to the internet, so. Is mine working?
I don't know.
Can you go on, put that on YouTube for me? Please and thank you. And then go to live or something that, or my name or whatever it is. So that way there, if somebody comes on and says something, I can see. Okay, thank you.
You.
Thank you, whoever wished me for having the best day ever. There, I think I got that mixed pretty good through there. All my meat should have, the spices through it. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just making sure that we are going to do about a quarter of a cup. And you're going to And I'm just gonna put them on a plate because I'm gonna use this bowl too as well to do my sauce. And like I said, these are gonna be frozen for Christmas. I'm trying to do prep meals, and probably Wednesday or Thursday night, I'm going to do sweet and sour meatballs and oven rice, and get that ready for Christmas. Get it frozen. I think really this is the longest part here, is getting them rolled. I only take so many out for Christmas Eve because I have my lasagna, which I already have up on my page. That's already done. I have lasagna roll-ups that'll be posting probably in the next couple days. I just did Christmas cookies. They'll be up tomorrow. So I'm just trying to get everything I can get out so everybody could have a variety for Christmas. I was hoping to get my German cheesecake done for Christmas, but I don't think I am going to have time. So at Christmas time or Christmas Eve, I usually take out maybe 6 cabbage rolls. And like I said, because I have lasagna, oven rice, sweet and sour meatballs, chicken wings, and I don't want to take out too much because the next day is Christmas. And then I make a big turkey, so. But if anybody comes over, there's lots of food. And plus I'm trying to get decorated. I'm almost done. Get my tree up this week sometime. When I get a chance, maybe on Thursday, I'll let everybody take a look at what I got decorated so far. It's coming. I usually crank the Christmas tunes and work away, but you can't do that on YouTube. I do watch the Hallmark though, the Christmas shows. I watch them. And I did one cabbage already. I cut the core out of it and then I boiled it for about 15 minutes or so. And then I started peeling the leaves off it. So I kind of did that already, so that way there it wouldn't be so long, the video, for waiting for the cabbage. So I already did that for you. Pre-done the cabbage. It's hard to find the big heads of cabbage, and I was going to try it this year with the leafy green cabbage, but they had none available, so it was on sale, so it must have sold out. Everybody's in the same boat trying to get ready for Christmas, and I think Jerry and I are gonna do a video driving around looking at the Christmas lights. And I'll probably come on every night that I'm making something. That way there, you guys get to see what I'm making. What time is it now? It's almost 25 after 2 here. But everybody's in bed, so it's a lot easier to do stuff. Now, if there's other spices that you want to put in it, do so. Like if you want to put in green pepper, red pepper, celery, anything like that, you know, make it your own. This is just kind of like a template. This is how we have it. This is how they like it. But you can make it to how your family would like it. And if you don't want to use hamburger, you can use sausage. Sausage would be good with it. I think this is the longest part here. Like I said, getting them. And if you use anything different in it, just let me know what you use in yours. Because then I might be able to give that a try. So it's something different. Now I know people that do hunting, they use moose meat. I've known people that made moose meat, made cabbage rolls with them. I think you would have to use a lot of pepper with moose meat as it's wild game. But if anybody's ever done that before, just let me know. And like I said, if I did turn around and cut the core out of my cabbage as deep as I could go, and then I started, I let it boil for about 15 minutes, and then I started peeling the leaves off. And if you want to make them thicker, you can. Or if you want to make them smaller, you can. It's what your preference is. There's no right or wrong way. I'm going to have a lot of cabbage rolls here. So I'll probably have to keep some out for supper tomorrow. watch how much I put in my freezer because I have other stuff to make. So. Okay, so I'll move this out of the way, wash my hands. All right. So. What I will do now, like the ones that are kind of yellow like this, I'm just going to kind of break them up and I'm going to have them in on the bottom of my pan, so that way they get my pans ready, so that way they don't burn because they'll be on the leaves. Now you don't have to do that, that's totally up to yourself. And then I'll just rinse out this pan as well. Just gotta make sure it's clean. So like I said, these yellow ones I have to break them up just to get them to kind of fit on the bottom. I do. That way there I don't have to worry about my cabbage burning. So I'll just use these as a little bed for the babies. All right. So I will move this over here. I got them here stacked on top of each other. Oh, and I just have to get out my my toothpicks. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so we'll take our cabbage roll, and I need a knife. Just so I can cut off this big stem. Okay. So I'm going to roll it. Kind of make sure it's nice and tight. Ooh. Take my, and there's our cabbage roll. So I'm just going to put this in my pan. I'm going to try and keep them upright so I can squish them together. And like I said, I lucked out. There was a sale on the cabbage and they were nice and big. So I grabbed two, but like I said, I wanted to try the leafy cabbage this year because it's not as difficult, but you can only make hay when the sun shines, so. Gotta love when there's nice big leaves. I was looking at the ones Walmart had, but they were very, very small. They were just no good. So I got that big pan going there, so I'm going to get a small pan going. Because these are the ones that I'm going to freeze. See the size of these ones? Toppers went flying. Washed off. Okay, so I'm just gonna put them there. And I got a couple of yellow ones that I won't really use. And this should probably fill the whole thing. Now when you take these out of the freezer, when you're going to cook them, you're going to preheat your oven. I usually cook my lasagna and my cabbage rolls at the same time because they're on the same temperature and they take the same amount of time. So they would be on in your preheated oven, 325, and you're going to cook for 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on your oven, because everybody's ovens are different. I use a propane stove, so I find with the propane stove in 2.5 hours mine are usually done, but like I said, depending. I'm hoping to get 6 in that little pan because that's all I really want to have for Christmas Eve, like I said, with the lasagna, meatballs, wings, and then turkey the next day. I don't want to have too much out. So I should get 6 in there, which is a bonus. I didn't want to do too much prep work because then you'd have really nothing to watch. And I might have to do another cabbage because I have way a lot of balls here. And we'll get one more done. Okay, that one's just not. There we go. So there's the 6 that we have in the pan. And I'm going to get these ready, and then I'm going to I'll make my sauce. Actually, I will clean my pan and I will make my sauce for you now so you can see it. If you have any questions, I have no problem answering any questions that somebody might have. Okay, so I got that cleaned out. And the sauce is very, very, very easy to do. Okay, so for our sauce, we are going to use a can of crushed tomatoes. Okay. Just figured one on the bag in the garbage. There we go. Spatula. Now, if you end up and you have only diced, all you have to do is take your potato masher and just mash them up. Even if you have whole ones, that's all you have to do. Just mash them all up. Okay. That's those. We're going to use 2 cans of tomato soup. Okay, we'll add our tomato soup. Use the spatula in a minute, I'll get these done. 2 small cans of tomato paste. I got herbs and spice, just to give it a little extra. You want to use regular, that's fine. It's up to yourself. Like I said, it's how you would prefer it. It's up to yourself. Okay. So I got a small little spatula. And if you do give it a try, please let me know. Let me know how it turned out for you or what you added extra. Okay, so we got our tomato soup and okay, so now I'm going to use 1 cup of ketchup. Okay, and I have another bottle of this. And I knew that one wasn't going to be enough. So I got another full bottle. And I like the ketchup in it because it gives it a little bit of sweetness. Okay. So I'll add my cup of ketchup. If you had somebody helping you, it wouldn't take this long. It's nice when you can have somebody help you. Okay. We're not done yet. So I got this all mixed. I got to add a can of tomato juice. And I'm actually going to add a couple of tablespoons of Dave's hot sauce. Well, this one's medium or mild. So I'm just going to add a couple, about 1/3 of a cup, I guess. Just to give it, I never tried it with that before, but I just wanted to give it a try. Spilled some. Okay, and just be careful putting that in. Get all that deliciousness out. Now I am going to taste this first, and I'm going to add another half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Half a teaspoon. Okay. Now, if you want to add some more garlic powder or chili powder or anything like that in the sauce, Again, make it your own, what you and your family would like. Okay, I'm just going to take a little finger, try it. That is perfect. That is good for us. Got a little bite to it with the cayenne pepper. Don't need any chili powder or anything like that. So then I'm just going to get my ladle here. Oh, I gotta wash it. We had chicken soup. Okay. So I got my ladle ready. Just kind of move everything down here. Need lots of room here for. So then I'm going to take my. See if I can turn you a little bit. So then we're going to take our sauce and we're just going to put it over our and 3 should be enough. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give it a shake and a little so it's gone down in between the rolls. All right, guys, and that's it for the cabbage rolls. And like I said, you can I'm throwing them in the freezer, but if you decide you want to cook them, preheat your oven to 325, and then you're going to cook them for 2.5 to 3 hours. And just keep an eye on, you might have to go maybe an extra half hour depending on your oven. But like I said, that's it's funny, these lids don't fit. They came from the dollar store for these pans. Unless I just have them going wrong. Be careful with the sharp things on the corners. And like I said, I cook my lasagna and my cabbage rolls at the same time, just because they're on the same temperature and they're in for the same amount of time. So if you're making lasagna as well, you can cook these at the same time as your lasagna. And there's your cabbage rolls. Very easy to make. So I have this one here. I'll probably do this one for us for tomorrow for supper. And I'll probably have to do another cabbage. Because I thought, I didn't think I'd have that many cabbage rolls. So again, I'm just putting a little bit of cabbage on the bottom just to stop it from, I don't want nothing to get burnt. So I'm going to do, like I said, there'll probably be 6 go in this one as well. And they'll be ready to go. So I have to move my sauce. And like I said, if you don't want to use hamburger, you can use sausage. Sausage would be good. I add a little bit of, when I make my sweet and sour meatballs, I usually use a little bit of sausage. I do 2 pounds of regular hamburger and then 1 pound of sausage. Just gives it that little extra taste. Now tomorrow I'll have to go get garlic bread, because we'll have garlic bread with ours tomorrow. And if you don't want to go for garlic bread, just take some toast, mix a little bit of butter, garlic powder, and parsley flakes. There's your garlic butter. Save you from going to a store. I've done that a few times. In a pinch, make my own. So I'll get another 6 in here, and I'll put my sauce on, and that should be probably good for the night. Like I said, I'm going to probably have to do another cabbage up, because I got a lot of rolls that I have to do. And I really hope you get to give it a try. And if you do, let me know how you made out. I've had a few people that commented on stuff they had made and how it turned out for them. This one's cracked, but that's okay. Nothing has to be perfect. So I am going to finish this one off. I will put some stuff on it, some juice, and then I will sign off for tonight. And hopefully you can come back on Wednesday or Thursday. Just click the icon button for notifications. Hit all, and I'll be doing my oven rice and my sweet and sour meatballs. And that way there you get to see how that's done. Or how I make it, I should say. Everybody has their own. So I'm just gonna and like I said, if you do it another way, please tell me, because I would like to try. Everybody does something different. Okay, here's the top for that one. Now I have to find room in my freezer. There, guys. There's my cabbage rolls done. And now I'm going to get another cabbage done, as I got these ones to do. And and I'll probably be here for a bit. So I hope you get to give it a try. If you do, please let me know. Let me know how they turned out for you. And hopefully I will see you. It's either going to be Wednesday or Thursday night that I'm doing the meatballs and the oven rice. And that's prep too. That's going in the freezer. The cabbage rolls though, or the meatballs will be cooked and put in the sauce and then in a pan and in the freezer. And but I hope you get to come around and see how we do that and hang out and chat. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Bye.